Alright, hey guys, this is the battle against Joey from Abra's Asylum, and black and white battle again today. And I'm going to lead off my Amanda Buzz, and he's going to lead off as a Weavile. And I'm sure you guys have probably guessed already, but this is not Bonehead, this is actually Mr. 2, which is probably one of my favorite opening moves, would just be sending out a Zoroark and then scouting out what he has, and then basically beating the shit out of anything when he's unsuspecting. So I just go for the U-turn against this Weavile who just Swords Danced, and he's going to hang on with a Focus Sash, which I pretty much saw coming. But no big deal, because I can take that out pretty easy later on. So I'm going to send in my Cloyster here, and you know, an Ice on Ice action, and not to mention I'm pretty high in defense, and he's pretty high in physical attack. I should be able to take this shittily timed Ice Shards quite nicely. So I just go for the, say, Icicle Spear, and there goes the Weavile. Yeah, speaking of Weavile, I should probably bring back Supa Supa from the 4th gen. Like, I kind of miss my opening Weavile lead. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring him back. All right, so in comes Hidi Hiruma, and I'm expecting the Flare Blitz, so I send in my Embor, thinking I can probably take it because, you know, I got quite a bit of life. And we're both fire types, and I couldn't remember how well this guy's defensive stat was, but like, you know, it's a fire type against a fire type. Like, I thought I'd be able to withstand it with a not very effective hit, but it's a crit, and there goes Suicide in one shot, which is rather unfortunate if you ask me. But he did lose a decent chunk of life due to the recoil, so I guess I can't complain too much. But yeah, he's gonna go for another Flare Blitz, and I send out Cloyster again, just maybe, like, hoping I can maybe survive it. But yeah, I did this time, so not like last game where a Flare Blitz just raped it up the ass in one go. So I go for the Shell Break so I can outspeed this thing. And again, as you saw from last battle, this thing does in fact have a White Herb, therefore my defenses will not be shot at all, but I will have a nice speed boost and attack boost, which is great. So I'm just going to go for the Rock Blast, and it hits, and this thing will be dead, no problem, seeing as 2 will be enough to take it out easily. So there goes P. Diddy, and now he's going to send in his Japanese name, Desukan. Now these things are pretty cool. The Mummy ability can be used to be can make some pretty nice combos. But yeah, so I get a critical hit with this second hit of the Icicle Spear, and I was praying maybe I get like another one, maybe just kill this thing before I could do anything. But nope, sadly I can't. But now he's just going for the Shadow Ball, and my special defenses are decent, but I was still pretty low on health, so there's no way I was going to survive that. So down goes Link. And now I'm going to send out my Barugina. But again, it is not really my Barugina, it is actually Mr. 2. And I thought maybe he'd switch. I don't know why. But he did not switch, and I lost my illusion ability and got Mummy. So now he knows it's a Zoroark, and I am no longer able to disguise myself. So he goes for a Will-O-Wisp, thinking I am just a physical attacking Zoroark, but I am in fact a mixed sweeping Zoroark. So I go for the Pursuit again, thinking he might switch out, thinking, hey, it's a dark type, he's going to go for Dark Pulse, like a dark type attack again. But no, he stays in, so Pursuit didn't kill, and it's like, god fucking damn it. So that's going to bring me down to 91 HP. Not very effective, but now this next Pursuit, it will in fact be a kill, finally. The burn damage happens, and yeah, here's the other Pursuit. And I was pretty much ready to disconnect if this didn't kill. I would have been like, yeah, fuck this game. But yeah, it kills, thank god. And so Mr. 2 is pretty much useless now, like, he's down to 1 HP after the burn. So if he sends someone with priority, I'm fucked. But he doesn't, and since he thinks I'm a physical attacking Zoroark, does not see this flamethrower coming at all. and I bring his Celebi down to almost the red, not quite. I'll kill myself, but since he knew I was going to be dying anyway, he just sets up a nasty plot to get a nice special attack boost, which is bad. So yeah, so my next poke I'm going to be sending out will, I think it's actually my legit Mandibuzz now. No, it's I sent out Blaze Jr., the pre-evolution stone Combuskin, and he goes for the Recover, which I was kind of disappointed in. I was hoping he might like Leech Seed or something so I can just kill that thing. But yeah, he goes for the Recover, which is a safe move on his part. So instead of like setting up like I normally would with this thing, and since I know he wasn't probably going to attack and you'd probably want to like set up with his own Celebi, I just go for a Flare Blitz, and it doesn't exactly kill, brings him down just a sliver of health, and I take about almost half of for recoil, which kind of sucks, but now I get the speed boost, which is, you know, it's always a nice little addition. But I probably should have just went for the Protect here, because there's no way I was going to outspeed this thing with only one speed boost, but yeah, I didn't, because I could have fucking killed the Celebi nicely, but nope, he goes for the Earth Power, and down goes my Combuskin. Kind of sad, but oh well, what can you do? So now I send in Bonehead, my legit Mandibuzz, and I know he's just going to go for the Recover, so I am just going to go and do what Mandibuzz does, and set up a Toxic on him, and then hopefully stall him out. So, fucking after turn effects. They will be the death of me. Alright, so he got his leftovers, there goes the toxic damage, and alright. So he goes for the energy ball, and this Mandibuzz is physically bulky, so it's not going to take that much considering I'm flying, and special defense is pretty decent as well. And I don't want this thing running away, so I'm just going to go for the mean look, knowing he can't really touch me with anything, and all he can do is just recover and possibly Leech Seed me. But so yeah, I know I can win this stall war. All you gotta do is just keep protecting and roosting off any damage I might be receiving, and I should be getting out of this scotch-free. So I'll go for the Protect just in case he decides to go for a small bit of chip damage with Energy Ball, which he does, and Protect me, and he's going to take some leftovers recovery and then some toxic damage, and I'm getting my leftovers recovery and blah blah after turn effects. Like, I love stalling pokes, like it's always fun, but then just the after turn effects just make it almost unbearable. It's like, damn it. Alright, so I know he's just going to go for the energy ball, and I'm just going to go for the roost, you know, just get some life back, and since I'm slower, like if I were faster, that energy ball would probably do a lot more damage, considering I'd be just dark, and this roost gets away, get rid of flying type. But I'm slower, so it works out nicely in the end. Some more after turn effects, blah blah blah. So Toxic should be about another like 2 turns before it's finally gonna kill off the Celebi. But he goes for Recover, so it's gonna take even longer to stall this son of a bitch out. Alright, here we go, Energy Ball. Don't know why I didn't just go for the Protect there. Probably because I don't know, being a little bit cocky. And that cockiness is going to cost me, so he got a crit and did a nice chunk of damage. So now I'm going to roost off most of that. Just waiting for that Toxic to do its job. Just the fact that I'm not running like a Sandstorm team kind of makes me thankful, because if like we were both toxic, like leftovers. If this thing started leech seeding me and then sandstorm and shit happening, oh my god. That's like 30 seconds of after turn effects. It's almost unbearable. So yeah, Celebi goes for another recover, prolonging his inevitable death. Kind of surprised you didn't just let this thing die. Like, it would have been easier to just let it die, because he's not going to win the stall war. I'm going to come out with, like, either full to, like, smidgen HP. But yeah, maybe, like, in, like, 2 turns he should be dead, because Toxic's just getting stupid strong now. And he gets a special defense drop for this one. I think he got one earlier too, I can't remember. But that would explain why Energy Balls seems like it's doing a little bit more each time. But yeah, just gonna go for the roost. Get back to full. Leftovers. Toxic. Please die. Thank you, God. Alright, so Celebi's finally dead after the overly extended stall fest, and out comes a Zelf. I think that's a Zelf, I can't remember, I'm pretty sure it is, but it's gonna be a problem. I'm assuming it's gonna be like a Spexed son of a bitch, and since it's pretty strong in special attack, it's gonna take me with a Thunderbolt quite easily. And yeah, so next up is my Natore, thinking I can maybe, I don't know, leech seed it and then paralyze it and stall it out, but nope. These things carry flamethrower and there's no way in hell I will survive this. So yeah, I will say good game, Joey. I'm sorry for the overly long stall fest, but you are at fault on the other end of the game, but no worries. I had fun, so hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I'll be bringing you another one in a couple days, so rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and we'll talk to you later. Ciao.